Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Dana coming to you with another video. Yes, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for joining. To get straight to the point, we are hot weather right now. Like I literally feel the heat outside right at this as we speak. It's like 88 degrees in Michigan right now, and it's getting hotter each day. So I do not want to be caught outside in the middle of heat. And if you're going out on a date, if you want to get dressed up, I kind of got to stay away from some of the products that I'm using because it's too heavy. So I decided to go into Sephora and do the legwork for you guys and myself as well and find out what is the best foundation to wear right now. And what I stumbled up on was Stay Naked Weightless Liquid Foundation up to 24 hours. And this is by Urban Decay. Yes, so I went ahead, I got the concealer to also match with the foundation. I'm going to let you guys know what I really think about this foundation. Is this a winner? Is this a steal for right now in the heat, what we're going through right now? Will it last 24 hours? I don't know. You guys got to wait and see. How did it turn out? And without further ado, let's get into the video. So to start with the eyes, you know I always have to have a primer on so I can make sure the colors show up perfectly. For this look especially, so I am going to go into my M.A.C Pro Longwear Paint Pod, and this is the color Painterly. So you guys can see that. And this is just going to be the base that I blend in with my actual, into my brow concealer. So I am using actually an e.l.f. brush. This is the e.l.f. brush and it's number 201. You can use any brush to be honest with you. But this brush is 201 and I am going to just dip this in. I'm going to apply this on the eyelid. So I'm going to put this on the eyelid because this is going to just simply help me put a base coat over the eye before we put on the colors. Remember, anytime you have a darker shade of skin or maybe you need the color to show up a little bit more, you might want to put on maybe like a primer to help the colors come through or show up. So that is what this technique is going to help me do. And then once you apply this base, you're going to go into a buffing brush. I'm using Morphe M173 to buff out this base that I put on my top coat lid. And then remember, we always want to buff out them edges. And this is so easy to do. Like after you start and just the more you practice, it gets better and better. So don't be so hard on yourself. I hate it when people take it so seriously. Like this is just makeup. To me, this is just like art. You're not doing brain surgery. Don't let nobody tell you how to do your makeup. Okay, we are judgment free zone here. So just have fun, play around with the colors you like. This look, if you like to try this, make sure you hit me up in the Instagram or tag me to it so I can see how your look turned out. But yeah, we're just having fun. Like, don't ever be so hard on yourself about how you do your makeup or whatever. Practice makes perfect. The difference between these paint pods and the P. Louise base, which is the one you guys normally see me work with, the one thing I like most about this one is that it's a drier, it dries down really fast. And it's like a powdery base, meaning the color that I'll use in this palette will show up more original. If your base is still wet, it can kind of play around with the color. So what you see a color in here might be a little bit darker if your base is wet. And sometimes, although I love, don't get me wrong, I love playing around with P. Louise base because they just got all types of shades. And it is a good formula. It's wet sometimes and you have to take time to let it dry down. Okay, so I'm going to go into this Morphe brush. It don't really have a number on here, but you see it's small enough to get into my crease. So first I'm going to go into Riff. It is almost like a brown color, but it's like a light brown color. So I'm going to pat this all over my inner crease, and then I'm going to buff it out just a tad bit, not a lot. And I know y'all see the color pop up. If it was wet, it'll be a deeper color than this. and you want it to stay true to color. So that's why I like using a drier base. And not saying that the P. Louise base can't get dry, it's just you need to give it time to dry. So I'm going to buff out these edges because you can kind of see where it has like this indent line, and I want that to be buffed out. Like, I could just wear this literally by itself. Like, I don't even need to do nothing else. I can like go out the house like this, but we not, because y'all know I'm extra. I think I'm gonna take my BH Cosmetics brush, and this is just a regular, this is just like my regular schmegular BH Cosmetic eye brush that they all have like this little density. We're going to dip into this shade right here. Good as gone. And this, we're going to taper this even more into the crease. So the first crease with rough, we kind of like blown that color out into the crease. But this crease, we're going to be a little bit more precise. I'm going to lie, this color is a little bit darker, so I got to be a little bit more deep and precise with this one, because I don't want to completely cover up rough. Next step, because I need to kind of like buff out the edges of Good as Gone. So I am going to go into Punk, and this is just a true to brown color. The other one was more like a really dark chalk brown. So with this one, I'm going to go into my e.l.f. crease brush, and it literally say e.l.f. crease brush. These brushes are really inexpensive. You can actually find them at your Walmart, your local Walmart, Walgreens, like they're everywhere. We're gonna pop this on the edges of Good as Gone, and you can see it kind of deepening up just a bit. Okay, I think I'm satisfied with that. Now you guys kind of cut the crease. And so for cutting the crease, I'm going to start off with P. Louise base, because again, it makes it easy for me to draw the cut crease. However, I'm going to fill in the rest of the cut crease with my painterly pots. Okay, I didn't use this so much, y'all. The doggone name and wiped off, but it's Anastasia Beverly Hills brush. It's the concealer brush, and I think it's a number 18, at least when the number was on there. So I just put a little bit on my hands. I dab. And again, I am only doing this to, now some people got different techniques. So you could do this, you can put a little bit on your eyelid and then look up. And I don't know if you guys can see that line, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna put a little bit more because you gotta have enough product. So I'm gonna go like this and then look up. Y'all see that? I gotta look down in order for y'all to see. Y'all see that? That's how you kind of know like where your line is supposed to be drawn out. So I'm gonna do that, and we're gonna start off with this one. And I'm just gonna connect the dots. Okay, so before the camera went out on me, I went ahead and patted, after I put my paint pot color on, I patted in the inner crease so that we can fade Good as Gone into the inner corner, so we can easily transition, so it won't be so much of the concealer dabbed in this area. And so I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to achieve this look. So I'm going to grab that Morphe brush that we hit the first color in, which was, well, not the first color, the second color, Good as Gone. You're gonna go right back into this brush, grab this brush, and then we're gonna tap back into As Good as Gone, and we're gonna drag this into our outer corner. And you see how that just start blending it in. Now we're going to go in a little bit deeper. We are going to go into Ignite. And that is this shiny gold color right here. We're going to tap that into our inner corner lid. So this brush is so raggedy, y'all, don't laugh. But it is my Conceal e.l.f. brush. It's the white one. Don't sleep on this brush though, because this brush allows you to get deep into this corner. So I'm going to show y'all. And you're going to just tap Ignite right in that corner. This is a really pretty color. Just outlining what you just cut out with the crease. We're not going to go all the way to the edge. We're going to leave a little bit of that edge blank right here. Remember, the more precise the brush is with things like this, the better the look come out. Okay, next we are going to go in with, I think it's called Jet. Jet with like a black color, but it's more like a shimmer black color. On this one, I think I'm going to use this Morphe brush. And it's just like a flat. If you want, you can use the same brush. Just get two of them of the e.l.f. one. But I'm going to dab this in here. And I'm just going to go right here and join the browns and the color we just ignite together. I'm going to pop that right between those corners. And it's going to look really dark right now because I'm just trying to get it on, but then I'm going to blow it out. So I drop it in. And now I'm going to take, what is this? e.l.f. crease brush. Because I think it has more of a loose. And then we're going to dab into that and we're going to blow out the color we just put in. And you just kind of want to marry the two together. And you keep dabbing until you get the look. So now I'm going to go back into Ignite shade and I'm going to use M506 brush to blend it in with the dark color. And I know it looks a little messy right now, but you guys will see. And go back in with the dark color to just marry the two in. Okay, so now I'm going to pop on me some liner, some eyeliner, and I'm using Mega Wet Wild. And this part, oh my god, it used to be so intimidating to me, you guys, but now I love doing this part. Like, the gratification is like none of it. So I go from the inner corner, I come up, and sometimes my line might not always look good, but you start from here and you drag in. And it look crazy right now, but because and now you just connect from the inner corner of the eye all the way to the outer corner of the eye. And then you just keep drawing until you see that line straight enough. But yeah, okay, so now now that I'm done with this liner, I'm going to go ahead and pop on me some false lashes using Duo. I like to use the green bottle. I'm like, don't even know if I want to show y'all because my bottle is towed up. I need to get a new one. But anyway, this is what I'm using. I'm using the green bottle. because it seemed like it stick my lashes better. And then I'm going to reapply Bombshell by Morphe lashes. They're out the box. I'm just going to reapply them because I had them on the other day. And we save lashes around here. We don't just throw lashes away. So we wash them, dry them, and we pop them back on for a new look because we want to save us some coins around here. We ain't just throwing away money like that. So I will get back to y'all in just a second. Let me finish this other eye with my liner, put my lashes on, and then we'll head to foundation. Okay. Okay, dance break over. Time to get back to it. So you guys, we are going to go right into, I'm going to go into this the Porefessional Pore Primer. And this is by Benefit Cosmetics. I'm going to pop this right on my cheekbones. This is going to help set my foundation. Okay, so I think I'm going to use my hand on this because you don't really need much. And then you're going to take your finger and dab. And you're just going to dab it on your cheeks. Going to dab this on your cheeks. Cheekbones, we're going to go on my forehead. I'm going to take my beauty blender. I'll probably take one of these smaller ones. I got this also from Walmart. And I'm just going to pat that in. Smooth. Everybody know Ariana Grande. I love her music. I cannot help myself. Probably because the related stuff that she be talking about or singing about, I'll be like laughing, getting my whole life. Her, Beyonce, who else? I like The Weeknd. I like Kendrick Lamar. I like Nicki Minaj, Cardi B. A lot of their songs, like, oh my god, I'll be like, oh, okay. The vibe, get our vibe on. Okay, so that's that. Next, I'm going to go right into Stay Naked. And I wanted to try this because, as you can see, it's a weightless liquid foundation up to 24 hours wear. And when that heat get out here, y'all, it is no joke. I am not trying to be burning up hot. So I just recently bought this It brush from Ulta. It is the softest, when I say y'all, the softest brush ever. It's supposed to lay your foundation. It's supposed to give like an airbrush foundation feel. And it is the number, let me see if you guys can see that, 101. Yes, I love, it's just so soft. I'm gonna squirt this on my brush and we're gonna dab. And dab it out. It really has a smooth, a light feel to it. It's not heavy at all. I can tell already I'm gonna like this foundation. Now 24-hour wear, that's steep. They really pushing it. So we're gonna see if this do 24-hour wear. And just like my girl Jackie Aina, we're gonna see if I bust out into a sweat. I'll let y'all know. So you do want to make sure you moisturize with this foundation. Whatever regular moisturizer you use during the summertime, it's okay to use because it's still at its consistency. It's not overly greasy, but it's not drying either. So already I love the way this look with this actual foundation. Like, I don't feel sweaty. I don't feel like I'm about to break into the heat already. So let's go into the concealer. So again, remember I told you guys I am using the Stay Naked Correcting Concealer, and this is in the shade 7WO. So now I'm going to go in with this. It is so hard, y'all, not to make faces when you do this. Like, try doing your makeup and not making a face. Like, good luck with that. I laugh my butt off because my husband always say, Taylor, you making faces, bro. You making faces, but I can't help myself. So you guys are going to see me look like a little Pocahontas. I am going to go up under my eyes. I'm going to go, of course, at the top of my lip, my forehead, and my chin. And then I'm going to blend it out. Lately I've been using these like little blenders because they have been working tremendously well with this. So that is what I'm going to use today to just get precise in the corners. But you can use any beauty blender, or you can use a brush if you like, but I am going to go in with my little mini beauty blender. And I got this beauty blender from Walmart as well. And the trick with this is you want to blend your concealer that you just placed in with your eyebrows, with the top of your eyebrow. So you want to come in as close, not covering up your eyebrow, but you want to come as close to your eyebrow as you possibly can. You see how you can't tell a highlighted part? You can't tell the highlighted part. It looks like it's just my skin. That's the trick to that. Okay, so next step. I think they are a keeper, definitely a keeper. I'm going to go in under my eye with Anastasia loose setting powder, and this is in the color Banana. Now I've decided to retire the sponges for this go round. I kind of actually like using a brush because the brush don't pick up as much. It really don't pick up that much. Like, you don't need a lot of powder under your eye. So I'm just gonna set under my eye. I used to go in with the powder, but now, especially summer days, you want to keep it light as possible. So I'm going to use this, and this is going to be my friend. And you're just going to set all of your highlighted area. I think I'm going to use my Sephora. This is called Micro Smooth Deep in the shade 56. And I'm going to grab my, what is this? BH Cosmetics brush in the number 2. And we're going to put this on all of our, we're going to set our face with this. This is like a really good setting powder, and it's not drying. Again, we don't have time to be like really overly dry. So sometimes I just pinch this and go right up my nose. And oh my god, this has been my favorite. Lately it's been my favorite since I picked it up. It's called Face Palette. I don't know if you guys watched that vlog for Marvin's, my husband's birthday vlog. This, I think they showed some of the shades in there that we went over, but this is it. This is Morphe's bronzer, and it is called That's Rich. I have like literally fell in love with this palette because this one, let me see, which one is it? It's the bronzer one. This one right here I fell in love with. If you're my shade or darker, all of my chocolate sisters, you definitely want to get your hands on this palette. Look at that. Look how cute that is. This is like now one of my go-to favorite bronzers. And next, I am going to get up under the eye. So you guys know I cannot leave my eye bare naked. I have to go right back into the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. And this time I'm going to go into the darker shade first, this shade, Radio. I'm going to use my taper because we got to get close to that line as possible. So this is my Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH43 brush, and you see how flat that brush is. So I'm going to dip into Radio, and I'm going to taper that to the bottom. I'm going to use 2 shades for this. I love like another color for under the eye that maybe don't always go in sync with the top, because you see I just completely changed the game. Completely changed the entire look. It's so cute. So this color gives off like a smoky blue, but it has like some shimmer in it. Like, I can go crazy with these colors all day. Love that. Okay, and then right on up under that, but we're gonna blow it out, I'm gonna go into Big Sky. Love that name. And this one is more of a lighter color, and I'm going to use, what is this? Morphe M506 brush, and we're gonna go right up under that. But yeah, you can see it now. Okay, so I'm gonna use Milk Makeup Kush Mascara. This name is hilarious. Please y'all excuse my faces because putting mascara on is hard not to make a face. I'm gonna do my lips, and I think that is a wrap, you guys. So I'm going in with the KKW Beauty stick in the color Nude 2.5. You guys already know this is kind of like one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite lip liners. It's like right next to M.A.C Cork. That's my second favorite nude lip liner. Like M.A.C Cork, the perfect brown for dark skin. And then this one is like my next one. Like, first of all, I love their containers. It's so classic and cute. But this shade is called Boo. This is, as you can see, I use this a lot. This is like the perfect chocolate girl friendly nude too. And so I'm gonna pop this right on top. And normally I go right back on top with the liner to try to blend it out a little bit more. For anybody who lip gloss girls out there, you could pop on BoHo by Morphe. Oop, wrong way. This is the lip gloss, and I go to this a lot too, but I'm not really a lip gloss person. I kind of like a matte lip. And that is what I placed on the top of here. It came out really cute. I love this look, you guys. When I say I definitely lucked up coming up on this palette and these shades, it was definitely a steal. I love anytime I have a dramatic different color supposed for my top eye. Like, it just always stands out. I hope you guys like this video. If you do, hit a thumbs up. Let your girl know if you like these videos, and if you would like more videos like this by hitting that thumbs up. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please join the family. Like, this is what we do. We have fun over here. We travel, we do fashion, we do makeup tutorials. Like, this is my niche. So if you guys like this video, don't forget to hit a thumbs up, and until next time, bye.